Good evening, everybody. I should say good Sunday evening. EV Darrow coming at you from Southwest Florida. So I want to talk tonight about tires. Let's just blow this myth out of the water, okay? I've seen people talking about electric car tires they might last you, 20,000 miles, and you got to buy 3 sets of tires before the other ones. These myths, I've already busted this myth before in a video, but I want to physically show you what I'm talking about, okay? We currently have 54,917 miles on this Tesla Model Y, okay? And we got some Continentals on it. It's got the original Continentals on it. And I'll show you the tires here in just a couple minutes, but I got enough tread. I'm thinking about getting 60,000 miles out of them. We got 1,250 miles to drive home when we go home, and I'll have, I don't know, probably 55,500 by the time we get home on this car. And I'll see. I'm not gonna run it low. Once they get to the wear bar, I will make sure that I replace these tires. But currently, I'm not too upset with these Continentals. So let me show them to you, and then I'll get right back with you. What do you think of that? They look pretty good. I'm actually pretty impressed for almost 55,000 miles on those tires. My Prius, when I owned a Prius, I barely got 55,000 miles out of my original tires from the factory, and they were down to the wear bar. I was the only person. Sorry about that stuttering. I was the only person driving the Prius at the time, so I felt comfortable driving it with tread wear down. I didn't do it in the wintertime, but when I got to about 55,000 miles, I'm like, I got to get new tires. This is not good at all. So I went ahead and had them replaced, but I thought, factory tires, maybe they're just using some cheap tires. And I have not heard a lot of great information about these Continentals that are on my 2024 Model Y. But I gotta say, I'm kind of impressed. I didn't think in the beginning I would get 50, 55, 60,000 miles out of them, because I've heard the stories, you can never, oh gosh, electric car tires just wear out, overnight. And it's all in how you drive. I take care of them. I rotate the tires. I try every 6,000 miles to rotate, or 6,500. So I'm really good about rotating the tires so that they'll all wear evenly. And they all have about the same amount of tread. They're still in the yellow, and they're not down to the wear bar, obviously. So we'll just keep going with what we're doing. So yeah, I'm very impressed. So other than that was the main thing I wanted to explain to people, that you can get 55, 60,000 miles out of a set of tires with no issues, okay? I just get so frustrated by hearing all of the horror stories, about, the tires that lasted 12,000 miles and how bad it was, and on and on and on and on. It just goes on and on and on, and you're like, again, I'm not going to get 100,000 miles out of these tires, but nobody does out of any kind of car. I shouldn't say that. I did get on my Prius one time, I had some hand-cooked tires that I rotated every 5,000 miles at my tire shop. Had free tire rotation, so every 5,000 miles I went in and got them rotated, and I got them to last 100,000 miles. It was amazing. 101,000, something like that. I went back to order another set, and I was told they stopped making that model tire. You know why? They lasted way too long. Anyway, if you like this kind of content, Please like and subscribe, share it, ring the bell. But I really like your comments, and I try to read every comment, guys. Okay? So, comment down below. Until next time, guys, stay safe.